Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Carlos and Carlos on our series American Dream Part 2. Last week we went over how to select the proper business for you. Today we're going to talk about that plan, right? The business plan. So what can you tell us about that, Alex?
So there are 6 key points that we want to have in a business plan, all right? First one is product and services. Number 2, customers. Number 3, marketing competitive analysis. Number 4, management and team. Number 5, marketing strategy. And number 6, funding and financial projections.
What do you mean product and services? What's that?
All right, so let's break it down a little bit so you understand every single part here and how to get started with your business plan. What products and what services are you going to offer your customers? Very simple, just detail those products and services that you're going to offer.
Why are we screaming at each other? All right, the next one is who are your customers? What's that?
Well, this is where we identify our customers. We identify who are customers. This guy is always messing up the video.
All right, go ahead.
This is where we identify who our customer is, right? We identify what our customers want and needs are.
All right, and then market competitive analysis, what's that?
Well, this is where we find out how big our market is. We basically do a study into our market. It's called market research, but it's not really complicated. We could find out how big the market is in the industry where we're doing business and who our main competitors are. Like, what market share do they have out of the market whole?
What's the market share?
Market share is how many customers, outside of all the possible customers, how many customers go to them.
All right, cool. Thank you for that. Cross that out. Management and team.
Well, in this part, I really like this part. In this part, we find out who is going to be in our team and what kind of structure we're going to have in our business. We might not know exactly who we're going to hire, but we can find out what positions, what roles we need to have in our business.
Well, how about if I'm a barber and want to open my own barbershop? What do you mean? Like,
well, you want to get started by finding out how many positions you need to fill and how many roles you need to have.
okay.
Some of those roles you could cover yourself. For now, you could clean, right? You could do the maintenance. But then after your business starts growing, you're gonna have less time to dedicate to this area. So you need to hire people to provide those services.
I get it. Cool. So if I'm an accountant, for example, and I'm just myself, I do everything. Everything that there is to do on the business. I'm the cleaning lady. I'm everything. All right.
Exactly.
Cool. And then marketing plan and strategy. What can you tell us about that? What's that all about?
Well, marketing is how you reach your customers, right? We identified our customers, we identified the product or service that we're going to offer. Now we identify, okay, how do we reach our customers? How do we help the customers know about us and know about the services that we're providing to them? This is where we find out what strategy or what proposition we could offer the customers that is different from our competitors.
All right, cool. So just getting people through the door, right? Cool. And then funding and financial projections.
Well, in funding and financial projections, we find out how do we get started? How do we get our business open? Where do we get the money from? Right? Money. Funding is all about getting all the money that you need for your business. And then projections is how you get the money, because somebody's not going to loan you money or partner up with you in a business if they don't know what kind of income or profits are you expecting to have, right? So if you go to the bank and you just let them know, I want to open a barbershop, they need to see some type of like plan that you have in order to know that, okay, if you're successful, you're going to be generating enough money to pay back the loan.
So it's like a plan of how much you're selling every week, every day. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys. Very simple. 6 steps, how to create a business plan. I remember I created the business plan for Tropical Juice Bar a long time ago, 2010. And it took me, I had a lot of ideas in my head, but I put it down on a piece of paper. It took me 10 minutes to put everything down on a piece of paper. I remember who I was gonna get the money from to start the business. I remember who my customers were gonna be, how much I was gonna sell, where I was gonna open up, like how many other businesses there were in the area, and basically, you know, not everything went according to plan, but I had a plan. So at least if something didn't happen, like I remember I was gonna get money from my uncle, and then he said no. So then I had to find out what the hell where I'm gonna get the money from. So there you have it. Creating a business plan is extremely important. I feel that that's one of the reasons why we were so successful in our business over the last 11 years. And you must create a business plan as well if you're gonna be into business.
Yeah, some of the main tips here are keep it simple.
Yeah.
And the second one is just get started.
Get started.
I mean,
Just
it's
do
not
it.
about just doing a business plan. If you hear somebody tells you, "Oh, I need you to create a business plan for me," the banks go, "I need you to create a business." You, "Oh my God, a business
Yeah.
plan." No, it's all about getting started,
Just do
getting
it.
these outlines. You guys could check the outline below and copy and paste and start working on it for your own business.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Until next time. See you next week with our next part 3 of our series, American Dream, the new American Dream.
That's right. Comment and subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.